Hello, my name is Wynne. I'm a full-time minister in the nation of Wales, and I've been in the ministry for over 40 years. One thing I can tell you this was that in my early years of trying to be as best leader as I could possibly be, I went to every conference I could think of going, reading books on every subject about leadership I could, and I've read hundreds and hundreds of them. But what I found out the common theme seemed to be all the time is people would tell you what you had to do, and that the church needed to do this and the church needed to do that. But all that was wonderful. They were all themes, but nobody seemed to tell me how. I can even remember a very major prophetic ministry coming into our local town, and I went to the conference, and he was invited to stand up and speak, and he was asked to speak on why Wales was not having a revival, and he said, "Oh, that's very simple. I can tell you. The answer is you're not praying enough." And I can honestly tell you, at that point, I was standing in the back of the hall, and I wanted to cry. And I remember looking up into heaven and saying, "How much more prayer do you want, Father, before something will happen?" Because we were praying. I mean, we were praying every day. I mean, the church that I led was a praying and worshiping church. We had a network of churches and leaders all across the south of the country. Every week, the leaderships from over 120 churches were praying together, and we would spend whole 3 days of prayer and fasting twice a year. So we were really praying. And the Lord spoke to me very clearly and said, "Wynne, prayer is a key, but it's not the only key." And he began to show me a principle over the next few years that just like a car or just like a plane, it takes more than one thing to keep that vehicle going. Inside a car, there are thousands and thousands of parts that don't just work, but they have to work in coordination with each other. And the church and the kingdom of God is the same. And so I want to spend time over the next few years sharing with leaders in every nation of the world the key things that the Lord showed me that work together to make your church and your ministry flow, and to cause you to be a more effective and fruitful minister. In January this year, we're going to be launching a series called Alignment for Assignment Leadership Sessions. And in those sessions, once a week, I will be sharing those keys, some of those keys that will help your ministry grow, become more effective, make you a greater leader, not just a good leader, a greater leader, and show you how to implement the vision, and show you how to make the vision come to pass, and how to change things in your community. I want to share those things. I'm sure if you are like me, you want those how-tos, not just the themes that we ought to reach the nations with the gospel, but how to do that. And it's very, very simple, but it's not just one thing, it's many things. So join me. If you've not already signed up, go to our website, www.wynnegos.com. It'll come up on the screen. Go and sign up for our emails, and we will launch an email in January telling you how to link in to receive these teaching sessions. And if you know leaders and ministries and churches in other nations or other regions of your own country, then please send them that information and ask them to do it as well, because we would need your help to reach every nation in the world, so that we train one leader and one ministry in every nation in a 12-month period. You're going to love it. It's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge you to change almost everything you can think about. But it did with me, and I want to tell you now, you will never achieve until you come to a place you let go of everything you've ever known to lay hold of everything you've ever dreamed of. Join me in January. God bless you.